Hi, Yasmin.
Hey, Alex.
So where are we heading?
We are headed to the 12th floor. Let's get some tea.
So, Yasmin, why am I recording you right now?
We are doing a Meet the Journalist video for the Pulitzer Center.
And what's the Pulitzer Center?
The Pulitzer Center is this neat organization that funds journalists like me to do undertold stories and underfunded work across the world.
And so where did they fund you to do your work?
Algeria,
And why'd you want to do your work there?
because I'm half Algerian.
So tell me about where you did your work.
I did my work in Chamorro, in the town where my dad is from.
And tell me about your first project there.
My first project was on indigenous tattoos, and I was looking at contribution to identity, symbolic meaning, and reasons for disappearance of these tattoos.
And so you were mainly looking at tattoos on women. Tell me about the women. What was kind of the age range you were working with?
Yeah, the youngest woman I interviewed was 73 at the time. This was back in 2012, and the oldest woman I interviewed was 91.
And what do you think the biggest lesson you learned from the project was?
The biggest lesson I learned from that project was that as a journalist, sometimes what you write lives on longer than the people that you wrote about.
What about your more recent project?
My more recent project was looking at how climate change was affecting rural sheep herding practices.
And was there a biggest lesson that you took away from that?
Biggest lesson that I took away from that? Yeah, it was that climate change is happening to affect certain people the most, and those people happen to be the people that don't cause climate change at all.
I want to know more about Algeria. Tell me your three favorite things.
Well, my family would be number one, the soccer team would be number two, and the landscapes would be number three.
Do you have a favorite city?
Chamorro, which is where most of my family lives and where my dad is from.
What's something cool about the Ores Mountains?
So the Ores Mountains happens to be, as legend has it, the first place where a shot rang out to start the war against the French for Algeria's independence.
Is there a place in Algeria that you haven't been and you'd like to go?
Yeah, I'd really like to go to Tamanrasset. It's the city in the middle of the Sahara, and I've actually never been that far south in Algeria before.
Well, thanks so much.
Thanks.